I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy, 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 boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you a go love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Jamaican herbs and spices add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Yes, greetings and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am Manning's man, and it is my great pleasure to be with you this morning. We have a great show lined up for you today, and this is one of the first episode of this new show that we're doing, which is called the Schoolboy Football Show. The Schoolboy Football Show, right? Where we'll be looking at the upcoming season of schoolboy football, and as the season progresses, we'll be giving you information on schoolboy football. At different times, we will have many different guests joining us and speaking. We'll have coaches and players coming and speaking, analysts coming and analyzing. But for this very first show, we're going to have Javon Parchment, a coach who works out there in St. Catherine, and he's also the man who just won a debate on the KLAS sports program, the Sports Desk. And he is also the one who operates Unseen Sports TV. I'm going to bring him on in a little while, but let me just share with you that the sponsors of this video are Trick Nick. Trick Nick is a Jamaican-owned company that operates in Canada, and they make jerk spices, barbecue sauce, jerk marinade, curry paste. They use authentic Jamaican products to make all their products, and they are giving away their products at a massive 25% discount if you use this code I am sure sports 001. You go to www.tricknick.ca. It is very important that you do that, because though you can go to Amazon and probably see it because it's also on Amazon, but you can check them out at their own website and get a great and incredible market deal. That's Trick Nick, the sponsors of this video. In fact, Jarvis Paris yesterday won a supply of Trick Nick products, courtesy of answering one question correctly on our stream yesterday at I Am Sure Sports. So Jarvis, if you join the stream today, you need to tell us if your package has been delivered. And we will be next week, next week, Monday, we'll be giving away some Trick Nick products to someone who is in the United States. But we have a second show coming up at 12 today that I want to remind you of, where we'll be speaking with Mr. Freddie Butler, Ultimate Freddie Butler. And here is the big deal. On that show, we're going to give away $500 credit to one lucky person. It could be you. So stay tuned. But without any further ado, let me welcome our guest this morning, who is going to discuss some schoolboy football with me, Mr. Javan Parchment. Mr. Unseen Sports.
Yeah, big up, my name's man. Big up to the persons who are joining the live. Just open the ears, and get some information about schoolboy football.
Wonderful. Well, schoolboy football has always been a staple in the Jamaican landscape. Over the years, huge crowds, and most of our top players normally come through the schoolboy system ranks. And so, it is, like I said, it's an important staple in football culture in Jamaica, especially for the past students of many of the institution here. But yeah, man. So how do you feel about the restart of the schoolboy football season, seeing that there was none last year?
Well, schoolboy football is one of the biggest structured league in Jamaica. A lot of money is pumped in, a lot of hype, and the past student, the coaches, and so forth. Want to put something in these youngsters' head so they can get something in life and stuff. So all of us, we are waiting so long for these coaches. We are out of a job. We have to go in something different to get money and stuff. And for schoolboy football to start, it's overwhelming, and we're glad to see football in a structured manner return, and we can enjoy it, as fans and coaches.
Yeah, a lot of football coming up at the end of the year, because the JPL is also scheduled to resume at the end of the year, schoolboy football, which will be done a little bit differently this year, because they're going to take a break and pick up in December. Normally, you would know that schoolboy football, it ends in the year that it starts, right, around the December, early December. But for this year, because of the pandemic, it's going to take a break in December and then pick back up in January, which could pose some difficulties for student athletes who do multiple sporting events, because when you get to a new semester in school, it's normally a new sport that is done in school. So it's going to be interesting to see how teams maneuver that as well. What say you concerning that, Unseen Sports?
Well, we don't want to really go on the negative side of it, because we're glad that schoolboy football, starts. But everything is a challenge in life. Nothing is 50-50. And I'm just glad that it starts, and a lot of people share the same sentiment that I'm sharing.
Yeah. Yeah. And one of the big questions people are asking is, will fans be allowed at these games? What word do you have on that?
Well, based on what the guidelines are that ISA send out, I don't think you must have to be working with ISA or sponsors to be there, or some media house representative.
Yeah. So there'll be no fans for the games, and there will be select venues where the games are played. Right. So it's not your regular home and away at the home venue for the school. There are some select venues that the games, and most of these venues are outside the school. What they have done is selected some of the better venues and the more secure venues to facilitate these games. Right. So some will be played on certain school grounds, but it's because of the quality of the surface there. Right.
So yes, man, it's a good look, because some of the games are going to be televised, so the quality is going to be better in terms of playing, and also the product or the persons to oversee seeing the game, proper playing surface and stuff like that.
Vassiana Congo is saying it's not a negative, it's just the fact that you're going to have a clash. Yeah, which is true, which is going into next year when you have a new sport in the new semester and you have football going at the same time. Not a negative indeed, but it will be a clash. But you know what as well, I think you'll see better football, like you said, because games will be televised. But not only that, but you'll be playing on better surfaces, and I think better surfaces will produce better play. And I also think that when January comes up, because remember only a few games they'll be able to finish in this early period, but in January you could see where spectators are allowed, because the hope is that at that point, the society will be opened up, so more persons would basically be allowed to, and hopefully more persons are vaccinated, so we could see a return of fans as we get into January or into the latter stages of the competition. So we're not writing off at some stage of the competition fan, but we know in the early stages there will be no fans based on the stipulations that ISO has to operate within. Yes, Ansin, you're muted.
Yeah, you're right on that. And you're hearing a feedback?
No, man, I'm fine. You're fine.
Okay. So you're right. There will be. I don't think there will be fans for the first part of the season, but surely in the nitty gritty, Lisa will try to get some fans in. This most likely the vaccinated fans and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and that will be their plan, I think.
All right, so here we go. So we're going to look at the zones, and people,
First time
please.
with Anik
Right.
Opar.
No, we're going to remember today's show. We're going to focus on the Dacosta Cup.
All right, focus on that.
Right. So we're going to look at the Dacosta Cup. We're going to name out the zones, and then we're going to select who you think is going to come out of each zone. And yeah, I think I can pick who one of the finalists will be in this year Dacosta Cup already. I know one of the finalists.
So we're gonna name them based off preseason or just name school.
I just know which school gonna have one of the finalists. Of that, I am sure. All right, so I'll let you know that as we go ahead.
Well,
But
I will go come with unseen news, I will give you the unseen news.
unseen news. Okay, unseen. All right. So Group A consists of let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 teams are in Group A. That's Cornwall College, Herbert Morrison Technical High School, Holland High School, Irwin High School, Malden High School, St. James High, Spot Valley High, and William Nib High. Those are the 8 contestants for Zone A, right? Do you have any word on that? All those games in Zone A will be played at William Nib and at Irwin. Those are the only 2 venues that will be hosting home games, Irwin and William Nib. That will be the venues for those games.
So this is basically a Clarendon group. Not Clarendon, St. James group, sorry.
James Group, right.
Yeah, St. James group.
St. James and Trelawney.
And Trelawney.
Yes, St. James and
Trelawney.
Trelawney. Because I think the only team that's normally over that side, that is not in it, is Cedric Titus.
They had put Cedric Titus in the group with Charlie Moon, but they like Cedric Titus withdrew or something like that.
Right. So who are you picking to come out as that group?
You have to go with Cornwall College based off of their grassroots program at the school, and the next one is the unseen news is that Irwin High is coming up the ladder.
Right, so, because they have an academy that operates somewhere down there in Irwin Academy.
Irwin Academy. Yes. So yeah, so for me, I will go with Cornwall College and Irwin High School.
All right. I am going to go Cornwall College. I think Irwin is going to do well. But I also think like William Nib, because the games will be played at their venue, I think they could pose some threat there. So You know what? Let me just stick to Irwin. I'm going to go with Irwin.
Change your mind. Change your mind.
I changed my mind. So let me go with Irwin. Now, Group B is the consists of Froome Technical High School, Godfrey Stewart, Green Island, Great Pond High. Great Pond is a St. James School. I think Manning's High, Petersfield High, and Rossies High. Now, if you understand, there was earlier before they split up the group, right? They had Rossies used to be in this group and they moved them. Okay, right. So what say you? This is a very tough group. Froome Tech normally has good team. Godfrey Stewart has won the Dacosta Cup before. Rossies has won the Dacosta Cup before. You know, yeah. Who are you carrying in this group? I think one of the finalists is coming out of Group B. One of the finalists in Manning Cup this year is coming out of Group B. But go ahead and tell me.
Hold on, Manning's man. Hold on. I give you the ninja man talk, you know. Hold on. All right. So we'll go down tonight. So the unseen news. Froome is doing pretty well in preseason right now. You know, beating Super League teams down there and stuff like that. Although one of their best strikers leave Froome to JC, you know, playing at Cavaliers and also Jamaica College. They're doing pretty well in preseason, so it's quite difficult. Godfrey Stewart, you know, program has fell down the ladder. Green Island, I don't really know much about Green Island. Green Pond, neither. Manning's has rise to the occasion, just like Manning's man. I think Manning's, you know, they're doing well too in preseason, you know, beating Phoenix All-Star with a great whisper and those players. Petersfield lost their coach to Homewood at Homewood.
But the coach at Petersfield was a coach who was at Manning's the last time. And understanding is that he has taken, not taken, but a couple of former Manning's player went with him to Petersfield. For people who want to know, those games will be played at the Landilo Sports Complex, a new sports complex down there with stands and all, newly upgraded. Great Pond and the Hopewell Sports Complex, which is in Hanover. So that will be the three venues. But you're going, who you're going with?
So it's quite interesting, man. It's quite interesting. A lot of talent in this group. I'm going with Manning's, Froome. Manning's and Froome.
You're leaving out the mighty Rossies. Very interesting. All right.
I'm going with Manning's and Froome.
Rossies, there's an academy down there that is operated by this former national player called Milton Griffiths.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So he has some players at Rossies. But of course, I believe that Manning's is going to be in the final. So
same like you,
they're coming out of the zone. I mean, let me just hold on. Let me just big up some of the persons in the comment section. People, please hit the like button. Right. I see we have Aldi and Dunn here as well. Best up Aldi and Dunn. Big footballer. We should be talking to him. This is Tuesday, later in the evening, right? Also see Romario Lawrence asking who is the player that transferred. Mito transferred from is the one who transferred from Froome to JC, and he played a couple of games for Cavaliers. All right. Peso is saying Froome Technical for D Cup. Don't know about that. I know Manning's coming out of that group. See someone else, Jordan Drummond, say Manning stopping Group B. There you go. I agree with that.
Agree with that one.
And then I've been reminded by Bala Carr that Cedric Titus plays in the zone with Brownstone High and Marcus Garvey. For the last couple of seasons, they have not been playing in that zone though. Bala Carr, yeah. So that I'm sure about Bala Carr, but
they withdrew from the competition.
Yeah, and they withdrew from the competition. They are not in the competition, Bala Carr. Those things we are sure about. We have the information right here. But I see also Lloyd O'Connor said, I see the usual suspect emerging, and the winner will be one of the following: Cornwall, Rossi, Stets, Clarendon College, Gedmore, no St. Thomas team. I think he's responding to Blue Mountain, who said that the winner will be coming from St. Thomas. All right, but
Right.
the first set of games are on the 13th, and like I said, that the venue for the games in Group B, let's go over that. For Group B will be Landilo, Great Green Pond, and
And
Hopewell
Hopewell.
Sports Center. So the first set of game in Group B on the 13th. Let me just go through these. All right, let's just get the games.
Godfrey Stewart versus Mannings.
Right. So the games on the 13th for Group B will be Godfrey Stewart versus Mannings at Landilo, Frome versus Great Pond at Green Pond at Green Pond, and Green Island versus Petersfield at the Hopewell Sports Complex. All right, so that's Group B, Parchment. Right, so I pick Mannings and Petersfield. You are picking Mannings.
I'm picking
and
Mannings
Frome.
and Frome. Yeah, based on how the fixture they said, Mannings will have two. Mannings, not Mannings. Frome will have that's two easy games, two first easy games. That's 6 points for me.
6 points. All right, let's see. Let's move on to Group C. In Group C,
matter of fact, 3 first easy games.
Well, we'll see about that. What you call easy may not be easy after all.
Well, that's the team that I don't hear anything about doing anything. You know, they have the 3 easy teams first. That's call it 9 points there.
All right, so Group C consists of BB Coke High, Lacovia High, Magati High, Mount St. Joseph, Monroe, and Stets.
Well, this one is quite simple. Based on what I'm hearing, the unseen news, BB Coke is doing well. You know, they played last practice match I heard they played KC. They lost 3-1. But you have to be good to score in KC, you know, because KC is a quality team. A lot of national players there. And previously, BB Coke, you know, win a couple preseason games. So I will go with Stets and BB Coke. I don't see Monroe coming.
All right, so no Monroe, BB Coke and Stets. All right. Don't know much about what is going on Monroe. No, Stets lost a game to Mannings High School in preseason over the last weekend. So, but they do have a formidable team. So I'm going to go with Stets, and I think BB Coke did well in the last edition of the Manning Cup. So I'm going to go with them as well.
Dacosta
so I'm going to go Dacosta Cup. Sorry. So I'm going to go BB Coke and Stets as well. All right. Group D. Group D have Alston High, Belleair High, Belfield High, Christiana High, Descartes College, Homewood High, and Manchester High. Hold on, let me give you the Group C venue, the Group C games. Let's find where the Group C games will be played. The Group C games will be played at Kirkvine and Stets. Well, yeah, Kirkvine and Stets. All the Group C games will be played at Kirkvine and Stets. Someone is asking about Lacovia. I don't know much about Lacovia. So we will see. I don't know much about Lacovia, how they will be doing. But if you have any scoop on the Lacovia team, tell us what is going on down there. Yeah, but I'm picking BB Coke. They have looked good in preseason. So I'm picking BB Coke and I'm picking Stets. Lacovia, we will see. Well, we have people just want to pause to say thanks to our sponsors, Trick Nick. And they are saying the package is on delivery. So the winner, Jarvis, look out. The package is on the way to you. Thanks to Trick Nick, who gave away a ton load of Trick Nick products to one person living in Canada yesterday who answered a question correctly. Please remember, check out Trick Nick. They're offering 25% discount on all their products, and they have a wonderful shipping arrangement, right? That you just visit www.tricknick.ca and you use the code I am sure sports 001 to get your special discount and enjoy the special shipping arrangement. Check them out and want to say a big thank you to Trick Nick. All right, Group D. Group D has Alston High, Bellier High, Belfield, Christiana, Dacosta, Homewood Tech, and Manchester High. I don't know much about these teams, except Manchester is always formidable and Homewood. So I'm going to go with those two. What say you, Unseen?
Well, based on the unseen news, Christiana, they got reinforcement. Homewood Technical, their coach from Mr. Duncan from Petersfield is down there. Quality coach, went to the Ben Francis Cup final with Charlie Mount 2018. So he's a good coach. So I think with the big name Homewood, they can get players and stuff. So I don't know what their practice games are, their preseason games are, but I'll go with Manchester. I will go with Manchester. With Vassar Reynolds down there, Manningsman. And they have a good program. Vassar Reynolds is down by.
Oh, yes. Vassar Reynolds is at Manchester.
Yes. Manchester. Yeah, Vassar Reynolds. And what's his name again? 90. Football in 90 is down there.
Football in 90?
Right. Football is in 90. He's down there as well. Okay. He's at Manchester. So working with Vassar Reynolds. So I will go with Manchester, and it's between Christian and Homewood.
Okay, so Manchester, Christian, and Homewood. All right, I will work with your pick because I don't know much about those teams. But I was going to say, let me give you. There are some players that I want you to look out for on this Manning's team. There's a player called Abina Wallace. Want to check him out. They have a good centre back who was at Mount Pleasant named Javin Williams, Shamar Hamilton, Rashane Graham, and Devante Rodney. Remember those 5 names, people. I'm telling you, Manning's in the finals of the Dacosta Cup this season. Look out. Good program going on down there. A lot of work being put into the Manning's program. So, we have more surprises out there. So, yeah. So that was Group D. Manchester, and then we said that Homewood and Christiana will battle it out somewhere there. Group E, you have Clarendon College, Claude McKay, Denby High, Edwin Allen, Glenmuir, and Lennon.
Manning's one. You give them the grounds that
the venue. Play. All right. So
D.
the Group D games. The Group D games. All right. Where are the Group D games? Let's just find out the Group D. Kirkvine and Manchester. Kirkvine and Manchester. Right, Kirkvine and Manchester. That's where the games will be played. So Group D will play some games at Kirkvine, and Group C will play some games at Kirkvine, and the rest will be played at Manchester High School grounds.
And Mannings, if you check Christiana picture, they have 3, I would say, easy teams to play first.
How do you know that they are easy teams when you have not been watching them in preseason, man?
Based on the unseen news.
Okay, I see.
The birdies down in Manchester.
Okay, yeah. I see. All right. So I hear somebody saying that trouble in that group, Mannings, because there's Glenmuir, Denby, Lennon, and CC.
Right.
So this is a man from Clarendon saying that is supposed to be a tough group.
Yeah, tough group.
Yeah, I see Dre Anyweather saying, yeah, Coach Lambert from football in 90s in charge of Manchester High.
Yes, right. Coach Lambert.
All right. Big up Claudia Hodges and to somebody 876 when you're beginning up the tag boss. All right. So where are we? We are at Group E.
Yeah, Group E. We never finished.
Yeah, so
Group
who you
E.
picking out of that group? Clarendon College?
Clarendon College, you know, they have a program. They did well in the under 14, 2019, and the under 16. Because I went and watched some of the under 16 and under 14 games. So they have a base. They have players who can step up to Manning Cup, to Dacosta Cup. Sorry. Um, don't know really know anything about Claude McKay. Them be have the reggae boys fitness coach coaching down there.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then Lennon has the assistant coach, the Reggae Boys assistant, Meron Garden.
And Lennon not Meron Garden. Meron Garden is at Garvey Marcel.
He's at Garvey Marseille?
Yeah, he's a TD at Garvey Marcel.
Okay.
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 So I will go with Clarendon.
Yeah. What about Glenmuir?
Yeah, Glenmore have Mr. Peart down there.
Yeah, Andre Peart is at Glenmuir. That's
Jamaica the Jamaica that's the
head of the coaching school.
Yes, head of the coaching school for Jamaica, Mr. Peart. It's a fire group. It's a fire group.
I'm telling you.
I only have one short
coaches, some big coaches, you know, but what if they don't have the quality players?
They must have the quality players because Glenmore always, you know, go out and score players.
You know what is funny? One of the first game in that group with Clarendon College versus Edwin Allen will be played at Jamaica College.
College, right? Jamaica College for the opener TV match.
Oh, it's a TV match.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jamaica College versus Calabar.
And that will be the double header on the opening week. Jamaica
Big
College
match
versus Calabar.
Big match. Yeah. Two top quality teams.
All right. We don't get to the Manning Cup yet. We're gonna save that because we don't have a lot of time on this show today. We're gonna save that. But the rest of the game will be played at Clarendon College and at Glenmuir in that group. All right. All right. So the next group.
No, you're not pick it to it, man. You don't pick it to it.
Hey. I don't know who to pick in this group, you know. Hey, listen, I'm going with Clarendon College definitely. Because I know they have the son of Roderick Reed down there, very skillful player here. They have a couple of the good footballers. And boy, Lennon always give trouble in this group, you know. Demby's a good group. But I'm going to go with Glenmuir.
Not. Jaja.
What say you? I'm going Clarendon College.
Clarendon College first. And then Edin Allen is doing well in the preseason. Whew. All right. I'll go Clarendon College and Glenmore as you.
All right, cool. All right. Somebody's asking me who is the coach at Mannings right now. The coach at Mannings is Everton Tomlinson and Shred Wright. They're there. You know, Everton Tomlinson. He's also the president of the Westmoreland Football Association. And so he's the head coach there. All right. Fresh God is saying the other group going to be tough too. Fogo is an underdog team. Veer, Garvey, Old Harbour, Central. So that's the one we're going to get to right now. Yeah. So that's Group F. That has Central High, Fogo Road High, Garvey Maceo, Kems Hill, Old Harbour, and Veer Technical High. Yep. What's it?
Yes. For Central did well in the 2019 edition. You know, went to the quarterfinal leg. Fogo Road, they got about 5 love from into the last practice game. I don't see Fogo Road coming through. Garvey Maceo, quality team. You know, about quality coach in Meron Garden. Yeah. Don't know anything about Kemsil. Old Harbour almost not enter the league based on what I'm hearing. So they are underprepared right now. And Veer, the underdogs, I think. Management Veer.
Yeah.
The underdogs. So it's between Veer.
Veer. How can Veer be underdog? Veer can be Veer cannot be underdog, man.
No, based on their preparation, I'm talking.
Oh, based on their
What I
preparation.
know,
Oh,
what I'm
okay,
talking. Yeah.
okay. All right, you have the
So,
scoop.
I have I think it's between Garvey Masio, Veer and Central.
Garvey Marcel. So you don't trust Fogo Road.
No, Fogger Road got 6 from or 5 from Lintil.
What about Old Harbor High?
Olaba, they almost not enter the league, enter the
Okay,
competition.
okay. All right. So based on your knowledge of things, I'm going to go with you. Garvey Massey and Vera, I'm going with coming out of that group. Somebody, Chevron is saying that he's going with CC and Glenmure and Lennon. I am going with Glenmure and Clarendon. So those games in group G, um, no, in group F will be played at where they playing Parchment Group F games.
Group F, hold
It's
on. Group F,
The Group F games will be played at, let me tell you the venue, Fogo Road and Garvey Marseille.
right? Fogger Road and Government Center.
There you
Yeah,
go. Next update from Tricknick Kit. Tricknick just said the package has been delivered safely to our contestant and winner, Jarvis Paris. Jarvis Paris, when you jump onto the stream, you need to let us know that you receive your package. So you know that when we say we're going to deliver it, I am sure sports is sure. So thanks to Tricknick. Cook, remember, visit them people, support the work that they are doing. If you want to win some Trick Nick products and you are in the United States, listen to our stream and watch our stream, the first one next week, and you could be a winner. If you're in Jamaica, your time is coming in December. Thank you again, Trick Nick, the sponsors of this video. No fans will be allowed in the venues for the first round of game. We don't know what will happen in the final stages. All right, so that's Group F. We have Group G and Group H left, right? Only two more groups.
right.
I see someone saying that Group I, but there is no Group I.
There's no group, but Group H is the last one.
Is the
So
last.
we
All
reach
right,
Group
so
G now.
Group G has Happy Grove High, Port Antonio High, Paul Bogle, Seafort, and St. Thomas Technical.
That's straightforward. Port Antonio Upper Group.
Really?
Yeah,
Port Antonio, Happy Grove,
right,
over St. Thomas Technical.
right.
Okay. All right. You know the scoop on those things. Where will those games be played? Over there, those games will be played at Lynch Park and York Oval.
Right.
All right. I see Dre anyway that says with Dacosta Cup School in Trelawney. Trelawney has William Nib. William Nib is in Trelawney, right? And
Yes.
Cedric Titus, but Cedric
Titles.
Titus, yeah, will not be will not they did not enter this year. Yeah. Okay, all right. CC saying that he's coming from CC. Obviously, man, you're coming from CC, man. I don't know. There are no fans. No fans will be allowed in the first stage. So I don't know how you're going to be at the match. You're planning on doing something illegal. Careful now. Better get yourself in trouble.
Manins, you have to make
Yeah.
me introduce this group to the people. And this group is my group.
All right, go ahead. The final group.
So, Group H people, listen up. Brownstown High, Charlotte Mount High School, Ben Francis Cup champion, Dintil Technical, finalist in the 2019 edition of Schoolboy Football, Dacosta Cup. McGrath had a super run straight to the semi-final, in the 2019 edition. Ochi, Rios I, a lot of reinforcement is down there from the Mount Pleasant Academy. St. York Castle and St. Mary High. So this group has a lot of St. Anne School, St. Catherine School, and one St. Mary School.
Yeah.
Right?
The games will be played at
Draxall and
Dintil
Technical.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. What's your pick, man?
Of course, a lot of Mount Pleasant players are at Ocherius High. I saw a couple of clippings of Dintil. They seem to have a good team. Charlie Mount has a good program out there with Donovan Ducky.
Duki.
Right. York Castle has a good team. Ocherius High, I think their coach, Dodds, is leaving to go overseas. He may have left last week. I don't know. But they have a good team, but that could mess them up. I know that Dintil also have some Mount Pleasant players in their team as well. So Brownstone have some Mount Pleasant connections as well. Like I said, McGrath did well. So Charlie Mount, for some reason, I think Charlie Mount is going to come out of this group.
Well, Charlie Mount has some players who played on the 2018 Ben Francis Cup Champions team. They have 2 players that played on that team. So they have a lot of experience in that area, in the competition. Experience goes a far away, management. And I think one of the best midfielders in that group is a guy called Wole Blair from Charlie Mount. Look out for him. Quality midfielder.
Yeah. So who are you picking to come out of that group?
Well,
you're picking Dintil.
I think Dintil have the best all-round team so far. Charlie Mount, certain areas on the field they are weak, but their midfield looks pretty good. But certain areas on the field they are weak. So I'm giving the all-round team the edge. Just Dintil coming first, and then I will go with Charlie Mount based on the fact that they know how to go through the group.
Listen, I will tell you this. At the end of the day, a Senton team is going to make it. They always do. So, one of those St. Catherine teams are going to drop out. I am telling you, a Senton team always come out of the zone. So, be careful now. Be careful now.
Yeah, what's your pick?
Hey, you know what? I am going to pick Charlie Mount and the rest of teams. It's all up for grabs. I don't know who else, but I'm just going with one for that zone. I think this is going to be one of the toughest zones.
You can't
because
put
they also
Charlie
playing at Draxall. They also playing at Draxall, which is Senton teams are kind of familiar with. The York Castles, Ocherius High. And football is, if a team need a point to play, they could,
Charlie Mount used to Draxall field too. As we played there,
not like the Senton. There's no way they can be as used to it as the Senton.
No, we're not used to it as the Sentons, but we're not a fool to the field. They're not fools to the field.
I did pick Charlie Mount to come out, but who is going to come out with them is the issue.
All right. So far, for me, based on preseason games, Dintil is the better team on paper. When the competition starts, it's a total different ball game because boy get nervous on the field, especially when TV match. So let us see, man. Let us see our prediction. My prediction: 2 St. Catherine team out. And it's a Magrat. Magrat is a very lucky team, They are very secretive. They don't play any practice match.
That zone last year had a lot of teams losing points, and that is why some of those teams got through.
That's true. Charlie Mount.
The last time around, yeah.
Charlie Mount straight away,
Yeah. So I have to pick Charlie Mount. I don't think they're gonna make the same mistakes. They have a guy there who he moves from school to school. I mean, he was at Dintil, he was at Steertown, now he's at Charlie Mount. I think he's a manager. The team manager out there.
No. He's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore. There, okay, Mr. Hyde. All right.
No, it's a soldier guy running the management and a police guy.
Yeah. All right. So
with Donovan Ducky, and they got a Mount Pleasant coach the other day, I heard.
Or a former Mount Pleasant coach.
A farmer, no, it must be a farmer, the Mount Pleasant coach. So persons are getting players from Mount Pleasant.
And coach, is he a Brown coach? Is it Coach Brown?
I think so,
Okay, you just call out the coach, and I think the coach is in the chat, I see the coach.
I know, sure.
You have to be sure because I am sure sports. I know, sure. I'm not going to call him out, but the defending champion for the Dacosta Cup is Clarendon College.
Right.
Yeah, Clarendon College is the defending champion. I am picking Charlie Mount to come out fresh guard, and then Coach Jerry Miller. We're not doing tomorrow. We are going to do the Manning Cup show. Today is just the Dacosta Cup show. Looking at the Dacosta Cup. So tomorrow we're going to do the Manning Cup show. No, Morant Bay is not playing this year in the competition. Blue Mountain, they are not in it. And I see Aricio Williams saying a lot of these teams are pretenders. The traditional team will come out through Clarendon. Comes through Clarendon all the way. Really? One thing, Clarendon think they have they have a stronghold on schoolboy football, but that shall be broken. The champions are coming out of the West this time around. I'm telling you, money.
So money is we're going to the quarterfinals. Based on our prediction.
Well, you know what happened? We don't have a lot of time left.
We can do two.
Because, quarterfinals? No, man, we have to We have to save some of the information because we're going to do this every week. So tomorrow we are going to do the Manning Cup with you, and then next week we'll go on to the quarterfinal. We can't share the whole of the information with the
people. We can't share the information.
Yeah. You understand me?
Because next week is the competition, yeah? Next week competition starts. So we have a lot of time.
People are picking winners already. This man from CC is picking Clarendon College to three-peat. That will never happen. I'm telling you. The champions.
No, the Clarendon coach, Mr. Hyde, came out and said that, well, he lost most of his players because of COVID. And I don't know if he's tricking the crowd, but that's what he said. So if they don't win, they really can't blame the coach because he said it.
Yeah. Didn't you need to do this one? Somebody saying, didn't you need to do this one for Frank Brown? Coach Jerry Miller, I blame you. Coach Jerry Miller, I blame you for Morant being not in it. You should have been over there, my friend. You should have been over there. People, I'm just you see,
somebody said Lenia cracks the crowd. Somebody said Lenia cracks the crowd.
Coax the crowd.
Coax the crowd, coax.
Yeah. And somebody laughing and said, yeah, he's tricking the crowd. Yeah, maybe he just been. You see, they're asking you, is your team ready, sir?
I'm not on any team, I'm on unseen sports team, I'm not in.
No, man. Come on, man.
I'm doing journalism.
I see at a practice match sending out video.
Yeah, but I can go in the practice match I want, I am unseen sports. I can show my shirt and get you in the gate.
Okay, all right. People, like I said, that these are 45 to 50-minute shows that we'll be doing to cover schoolboy football. And this is week 1. It's going to be good. Please hit the like button before you leave the stream. In around 10 minutes or so, we have a very, very, very interesting interview coming up. I mean, it's going to be very intriguing with Ultimate Butler. So once you leave the stream, you go and get yourself refreshed and you join back I Am Sure Sports in 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes. And then we will have that live interview with Ultimate Butler. If you have not yet, people, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, all right? Share the content so others can know and watch what's happening. Unseen, tell them about your platform and tell them what they need to do right now. Go ahead, Unseen Sports. Javon. Think we're having some challenges, but check out Unseen Sports, people. He's very knowledgeable, especially on football, schoolboy stuff. So please help him to build the amount of subscription that he has. Go over there and subscribe to his channel. Remember, in the interview with Freddie Butler, we'll be giving away $500 credit. All right, so please check that out. Okay, he's back. So tell him where to find you, Javon, and how they can. What do the people need to do?
Well, you just need to subscribe. Go on YouTube, type in Unseen Sports TV, or you can go to my YouTube, my Instagram page, Unseen Sports TV. Click the link in the bio. My comedy page, Doug Bass, click the link in the bio, straight to the Unseen Sports TV, and also on Facebook. People tune in. We have a lot of schoolboy football things to talk about there also with Manning's man. Yeah, so we'll bring across most of schoolboy football, especially in Group H, because that's where I'm close to. So you'll get a lot of news about the Intel, the Charlie, the McGrath, and stuff like that. So people just tune in and just give us the support.
Yeah, man. Where can people watch the games? Because people keep asking.
Sports Max, I think Sports
Yeah,
Max.
Sports Max
If
will
I
be
had
carrying the game.
if I had a camera and I was near the games, I would catch live on YouTube.
Yeah, but Sports Max will be carrying the game, so you need to get Sports Max on your TV. Joel, you ready? And he answers and says, yeah, man, Joel Douglas, make sure you're ready, All right. I do believe so that there'll be a lot of upsets this season, and some of the regular contenders are going to be knocked out of this competition. Oh yeah, Holland High is also in Trelawney. Thank you so much, Barrington. Yeah, man. Listen, blessing people. I mean, I know you're ready to go on with the stream, but we have actually come to the end of our first schoolboy football show, right? And we continue to put in the work, and we will be back again tomorrow with the Manning Cup. So every week, 2 days, we dedicate it to doing schoolboy football. Join us in the next 10 minutes when we'll have on the same platform Ultimate Freddie Butler, former national player. I mean, some amazing stories. And we're going to have a special giveaway during the interview with him. We're going to be interviewing him and talking about his time playing for the national team and playing professionally. He's also a coach now who is qualified. And we're going to ask him about the present state of football and what he thinks need to be done to improve the landscape of football in Jamaica in the future. Again, thanks to all the moderators, all the persons who came on and support the stream. Listen, we can't just put out reggae boy content. We have to cover just sport and football all over. And you, the fans, have to help us, right? You have to like the videos and support the work so we can continue to put out the content, so we can be multi-dimensional in our approach to covering sports. Again, thank you. Thanks to our sponsors, Tricknick, for sponsoring this video. And we're going to close with a word from our sponsors, Tricknick.
Tricknick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Jamaican herbs and spices add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.